perimenopause. What the heck is it? And how it started, how my life changed. One day I was just drinking a beer, and then the next moment I'm like super hot, and I'm like, what's going on? And it has been crazy ass time. So with that, let's get started. I wanted to do this episode because more than being a hairstylist, I am a woman and I'm going through a life change. And I think it'll be fun to like just share it. Because I mean, how fun is it to like look back and think about things? You're like, oh my gosh, it really did happen. So perimenopause, usually we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna look up my notes because I just want to pull this out of my just what I remember. I actually want to give you facts from this. So it can happen at different stages of life. And it's a transitional period between like having regular cycles and before menopause. Okay. So pretty much your body starts producing less estrogen and progesterone. It typically happens in your late 40s, but it can start earlier or later. And it sucks. Okay, fine. I'll be nice about it. Okay, I'll be nice. I won't say it sucks, but it has been crazy. So one of the you can have night sweats, hot flashes, brain fog, difficulty sleeping. You cannot self-diagnose. You need to go to the doctor. Treatments for this is they give you this hormone therapy. They give you either estrogen or progesterone for that. You need to change your lifestyle. There's medication. You can be more anxious, or it could cause more depression. So there's just so many things that go into this. And disclaimer, this is just general knowledge and my experience. This is for informational purposes only. This is not medical advice. I am not a doctor. So make sure to check in with your doctor. So with that, let's get started. What the heck happened? So I was having a beer like any other Sunday. And all of a sudden, I felt so hot. My face got super red. And my sister was like, what the heck is wrong with you? And I'm like, what do you mean what's wrong with me? She's like, yeah, like you're so red. And I was like, oh, I'm so red. And then I just felt super hot. So I took off my sweater and I was like, I was in the city, okay? I'm the type of person that always needs like two or three sweaters on. And it was just crazy. And I was like, whatever. And then I started having night sweats, and it sucks. It's like pretty much, you know what a night sweat feels like? A night sweat, it's kind of like when you have a fever and you have such a bad fever that you sweat your clothes. It feels like that. It's horrible. Okay, and then it can happen whether it's hot or cold. It just has like no temperature control at all. And you just feel really super freaking hot. Some people have experienced mood swings with it. I'm just going to share my experience. So for me, I was feeling a little bit more lethargic, so I didn't have as much energy. I didn't want to do anything. I was just like really sad and like I was just like low. I wasn't my regular self, and I was like, this is weird. So I start, some part of it is heavier periods. We're talking here like adults, okay? So you can have heavier periods too. And so I got into like taking hormones, and it helped with my anxiety a lot. It helped with my periods, but I gained weight. I gained almost 10 fucking pounds. And I was like, we're not doing this. So I got off it, and it was just hard because I was going through the whole perimenopause, getting off pills like birth control, which for for the actual like hormone part of it. That's why I was using it. And it was just fucked me up. I was all over the place. And I still have to show up for your business. You still have to show up as a mother. You have to show up as a human. And it was really fucking hard. Yeah, it was hard. But at the end of it, what ended up happening is like, okay, so I already have coping mechanisms. I have had the privilege to have therapy for many different points in my life. So I was like, okay, Celeste, you have a couple options. So you can either go back to therapy, or you can like try to figure this out and look into it. So I decided to look into it. And I learned that magnesium is really good for you. Magnesium has been a lifesaver for me. So let's talk about natural supplements, and I'll put them down in the description box. My best friend, he does all the research. So I'm like, hey, bitch, I'm not feeling so good. So I ended up taking magnesium, and it was amazing for me. It helps you relax and go to sleep before You go night night. It also helps a lot with, it can help with your mood swings, and it can help with anxiety. And I've noticed a huge difference is taking magnesium. I also started taking vitamin D3. I looked into research. This is my own research for informational purposes. Again, I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice. Ask your doctor. But D3 is really good and you can take it for a prolonged time. So I take a vitamin D3 every day. It really helped with my energy. Because, dude, I was drinking like 4 cups of coffee a day and I still was fucking tired. I had no energy for anything. So I did that and I decreased my coffee intake. Welcome tea. So I've been not that one, but this. I'm not this one promoting tea. So I've been drinking a lot of tea lately. This is the lemon and with vitamin C tea. I've been sick, so tea has really helped though. Like tea has helped me to calm my ass down because I was so jittery and I was getting really bad headaches and I have to be careful because I can get migraines. So going into tea, changing coffee to tea has been huge to really help me control the whole anxious part of it. Going to on walks has helped me to clear my mind, or when I feel like, oh my gosh, it's too much, or like, oh my gosh, my kids are like driving, like they upset me. Instead of going off on them, like, okay, I'll be right back. I'm going on a little walk. My husband will be home and I'll go literally around the block and it just feels so good to go get fresh air. So go get fresh air, go get on a walk. So those are my coping mechanisms. Another one, you see a pencil here, is because I love to journal. Journaling is so good. I'm able to tap, and you can look into this. There's research on this. I'm just sharing what works. It helps tap into your subconscious and really what's going on. So sometimes you're like, damn, like, why do I feel so stressed out? Like, there's no reason to be stressed out. Like, what's going on? And I'll journal and it'll be like, oh, well, like, it's for example, like, oh, it's like you're going through a big life change. One of your kids is graduating high school and becoming an adult, and you don't know how that's going to be. Okay, for example, that came up in one of my like journal prompts. Where's the earring? Um, Forgetfulness. Let's talk about that. Forgetfulness too. You can get forgetful, and I got so scared. I'm like, oh my gosh, am I getting like, why am I forgetting fucking everything? And it's because just your hormone level and just everything. Your body's like going through like a little like, ooh, what's going on? A little freak out. So it's okay. Like, don't worry about that. Like, it's just little things. Like, I forgot to put my other earring. I was supposed to go to the couch and grab it and put it on before I did this episode, but we didn't make it. Um, so sometimes it can feel like a little like foggy, but if it's really extreme, like then yeah, of course, go look at a doctor and go ask your doctor if it's normal what you're experiencing. But those are things that I have been experiencing. So now that you know what my symptoms are, how have I been navigating this like new time of life, this life change? And it has been like first of all, like I have been talking, I decided to like change my business. So number one, choose in your business or in your work life what needs to change. Some people call it midlife crisis. I don't believe in fucking midlife crisis. In my life, every time there's a nine in my life, something huge happens. I go through transformations. My 19, my 29, and right now my 39. So I decided to switch my business up and I decided to let go of my team. I'm going through a lot of life changes right now, and I just don't have the capacity I did before to manage all of that. So I decided to like take a step back. And for some people, be like, oh my gosh, Celeste, don't you feel like a loser? Don't you think like you're failing? Or what people think about you? And I'm like, I really don't care what people think about me. And I don't think I'm failing. I'm the contrary. I think it takes a brave person to be like, I can no longer uphold this level. So I need to scale it, step back or change it. So that's what I decided to do. So look at your work or life, like what is to change. Number two, ask for support. Like I actually found this amazing video on TikTok for husbands explaining what is perimenopause because men don't know this. I mean, most men know like, yeah, girl gets period, whatever, and menopause means the period stops. That's what men think. No, sir, it's not like that. It's more than that. So I did this amazing TikTok video. It just talked about like the changes in what she's going through, and it came from a man's perspective. Um, Again, this is not about female or a male thing. It's just like it helps that it comes in the perspective that my husband can understand in words and voice that he understands and can relate with rather than a woman. So I really love that. And it really helped him a lot to understand what the hell it's going through. So look for free resources. Like maybe there's a funny ass video on TikTok that you're like, oh my gosh, my hubby is gonna understand now. This is how I feel right now. Or maybe you get PMS, like some of the PMS like funny video that you find on TikTok or whatever, like, but it was just really good for me to have my partner understand what I'm going through another lens. So ask for help. So I've been asking for help. I asked my doctor. I went in with my doctor. She gave me a pamphlet. They have a whole bunch of like medicine you can take. I don't like medicine. Okay, I like my own natural medicine. I love natural medicine. So I went for the route of researching vitamins and all that stuff. So that's the route I chose. So ask for help, ask your friends. Like I have friends who have gone through it. I ask for advice and stuff, how they deal with certain things. And a lot of them like natural medicine as well. So they gave me some natural remedies. So it has been amazing. Um, Also communicate, right? Asking for help is communicating with your partner. Hey, sometimes I need the fucking window closed or open or, this or that. Or like, I need to go on a walk or, what, I need to go meditate, like have communication. It's okay to ask for help. And I'm saying this with honestly so much love because it's so hard as mothers to ask for help. It's so hard as women to ask for help, especially in my culture. That I'm just talking for myself. I was conditioned to like, you are self-sufficient. Don't fucking ask for help. So it takes a lot to ask for help. So it's okay to ask for help. Okay. Um, and then number three, with your family and your kids, like let them know what you're going through. Like, mommy's going through change right now with her hormones, so things are a little different, so I just need you to be understanding. Sometimes I need to put myself in time out or run a quick walk. It's not nothing about you, I'm just trying to deal with my body changes. I love to be really open with my children, how I'm feeling or things I'm struggling with. I think it's really important for them not to second guess, not to think it's personal to them. So, like communicate with your family. Communicate like if your needs are different, if your feels are different, if you're being different, like I think it's so important to have that open communication with your family. And lastly, make it. Please, please, please give yourself so much grace. You're going through a big life change. Like you cannot expect and allow yourself to go through that. Like there's like the four stages of grief. And here, I always forget them. Here, let me look them up because I always forget what the four stages of grief are. Um, is it four or five? The stages of grief. Okay. There's the five stages of grief. So there's denial, which I was in for a long time because honestly, I've been going through probably perimenopause for the past like 8 months. Anger, because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm only 39. What the heck? Nobody in my family has gone through this young. So I was very pissed at that. And I'm like, I wanted to at least be 40, but Celeste, come now. And there was bargaining. I'm like, okay, so this is really happening. Let's go to my doctor. Let's go ask for help. Let's research. The next one it says it's like depression. For me, it's really like sadness. So I was like, shit, dude, like now I get hot. Like I'm honestly like I go through laundry more now. I'm probably like changing 2 to 3 times a day because I get hot and cold and it is what it is. So, there's that like sadness part. I'm like, shit, remember I used to just wear the same outfit all day. And five is acceptance. Like this is part of life. I'm getting older. I'm getting older, guys. I'm getting older. But it's okay. Like it's beautiful part because how many people don't get to age? How many people don't get to get older, right? And experience life and experience the changes. So that's why I've been going through perimenopause. I feel like also like let's just talk about beauty wise. My hair thinned out a lot, so I've been using a Riso Curls. I actually got this as a sample. It's hair growth shampoo and conditioner. My hair loves it. It looks like I know you can't tell right now because my camera is being all crazy, but like my hair really loves it. It gives it like a lot of shine. It looks darker. But I don't dye my hair. So it's just it and I can notice like I have lots of baby hairs. You see all those baby hairs right there? Yeah, they're growing in. We're so excited. So that has been really good. My skin is drier, so I have to like spend a little bit more money and time on it to make her look like this. Yeah, that takes effort. And then my wrinkles are more pronounced. I don't sleep as much, so I probably sleep in like 6 to 7 hours at night. I used to sleep 8 to 10. So It's just adjustments, it's a reality of it, and just giving yourself grace. Please give yourself grace. Like, I think the most, if I could tell my younger self anything at 39 years old right now, I would tell her this. I am so proud of you, Celeste, for having loved yourself and your body and wear everything you wanted. I wore those like tight ass dresses with the see-through sides when I was skinny, the mini skirts, the two-piece bathing suits. I did all the stuff I wanted to. I've showed my body. I have flaunted my hair, my face, my skin, my legs. And you know what? I'm happy about it because now I'm like, I'm in my sweater era. I'm in my like, let's make our body look pretty and comfortable in the way she is now. I'm in my like self-acceptance era. I'm in my I don't give a crap if being skinny is a trend. I want to be healthy era. So, like it has taken a lot of work to get to this point, and you still get to have bad days. There are days where, even with perimenopause and stuff, it can be kind of overwhelming because I'm literally will be having a conversation. All of a sudden, I get really hot. It's kind of embarrassing because I turn red when I get hot. So there's still like days where I'm like, shit. But you know what? It's part of life. And part of being a hairstylist. So I just try to do, as a hairstylist, my number one tip if you're going through this is like wear layers. So wear layers and everything. So when I go to weddings now, I wear layers. So if I get hot, I can take off a sweater, try to calm myself down. And I don't think much about it. Like I'm like, if people are like, oh my, she's nervous or she's sweating. No, like, so let's go into perimenopause. She's having a hot flash. But I don't take it personal no more. I don't care. Like, don't overthink it. Like, really do what's best for you. And it's okay to change and evolve. I'm going through a change and evolution right now at the moment. So there ain't no shame in that. I hope this episode helped at least one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I will see you back here next week. We are going to be talking about recycling. We're going to be talking about reusing products, glass products, plastics. How can we leave like a lower footprint as hairstylists? Because let's be real, sometimes we use a lot of plastic and not so good ingredients and packaging. So, and it's not about being perfect, it's about making changes one step at a time. I will see you back here next week. Bye, love.